Good middle of the night, peoples. Well, it's middle of the night where I am. It's 4 a.m. I can't sleep. I slept for a while. Then I woke up hungry. I mean, a brand new box of Fruity Loops. So I'm going to have some while I do these pennies. Since I figure there won't be anybody in here talking anyway. So I'm going to open some penny rolls. Let me move my 74 out of the way. And get my Indian head out of the way. Crack something open, see if anybody else is awake besides me. I got a feeling there probably is at least one other person awake from my channel, but we just don't know. And like I said the other night, I keep the stream running to keep a record. Like I said the other night, I keep the echo. Alright, let's go back to the stream yard. I don't know what's going on. It's hiding my comments for some reason. There we go. Now everything's back to normal. Penny. See what's in this roll. I got 16 rolls left of this box. So might as well look at a couple of them while I'm having my Fruity Loops. There we go. Clear out some space for the Fruity Loops. Get me a bite. And away we go. I see you two lurkers there. Almost dropped a penny in my Fruit Loops. That would have been interesting. Da-de-da-de-da. It's Sir Benji. People not sleeping in Flint tonight? Hello, other person. I don't know who it is. Probably Jimmy Lurkari. Hard to say, though. Couldn't be about anybody. Could be anybody. I looked, and there wasn't a whole lot of folks online, so I went ahead and did it. No white AM there. I fell asleep earlier, like around 5 o'clock, and slept till 9:30 on the couch. And got up and took my meds. I went back to bed, and so I think my body is saying, hey, you've already slept enough. So, no double die there. No sleep for you. Hopefully an hour or so. Yeah, that's my problem. I woke up hurting, and I was trying to hold off on taking a pain pill, but I may have to if Fruit Loops and pennies don't work. I thought I'd try this first. The natural remedy, Fruit Loops and pennies. Yeah, because I can't get my pain meds refilled until Monday, and I think I only have like 2 left. So I was trying not to not to go there. You might have to, though. No doubling on that. So, I did some of these yesterday during the day and found absolutely nothing in 5 rolls. But last night, Friday night, I guess it was, I did really well out of this box. I got out of 5 or 6 rolls, I think I got 6 sweeties and an Indian head. So there was stuff in this box for sure. I'm hitting a spell of not getting any of the goodies. A few coppers. That's about it. Not much happening. I keep hoping for the elusive 2022. Have not seen one yet. I know there are some out in the wild. They're just not where I am. At least not yet, anyway. Let's look for that white AM here. Nope, nobody home. Yeah, I was searching something else earlier today. I have these containers of jewelry that people have given me, or it's not wide though. Some of it's broken, some of it's not, and I started going through it, figure out what I've got to test, stuff like that, and I did pull a couple of nice sterling silver bracelets out of there, and some other designer pieces that are their costume jewelry, but they're higher end. And one ring that's not marked, but I'm pretty sure it's white gold. Hey, Jericho, I need to talk to you. I'm glad you're here. I had written a note to myself to go over and comment on a video, and you had posted the link to the video in my last stream, and now I still haven't done it because I went over and I couldn't figure out which video it was that I was supposed to be commenting on because I'm a dummy. So I feel bad. I tried. Searching a nickel box at 8 a.m. live. Well, 8 a.m. No, 11 a.m. live. Okay. I might be able to get there. I mod in a channel until 11. I don't always make it in there, but I do sometimes. It depends on, this time it's going to depend on if I ever get back to sleep or not. Where am I going to put this fruity bowl. I got no room in this place for anything. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I worked on jewelry for probably 4 or 5 hours, trying to get some of it ready to either put online or sell at this big flea market thing that I'm doing Memorial Day weekend. That's probably going to kill me, but I have got to get rid of this stuff because it is not going to Michigan with me. I am not hauling all this crap across the country again. Not going to do it. No, Em, you cannot have the milk. Sorry, I had to make a trip to the kitchen sink there so M3 wouldn't try to drink my cereal milk. It's got sugar in it. Fruit Loop juice. He can't have that. So anyway, I worked on all this jewelry. I found a whole bag full of rings. There were a couple sterlings in there. That was good. And a couple of rings I absolutely hate, which are the 14, one's marked 14 karat, and then you look after it and it says gold filled, because they really don't have much value to them. And they just don't look right. I don't know why, they just don't. But anyway, I spent a long time sorting things out. A lot of stuff that needs minor repairs that people gave me. So I'll probably work on those minor repairs tomorrow so I can get that jewelry back into circulation. It's not the stuff I make, it's stuff people gave me. So it will be heading out. And then I have some that I have to test because they are pieces, parts, but they look like they might be gold or silver. So I got to test them for scrapability. And I still have like 2 boxes of this stuff. It just, I don't know why people think when I make jewelry that I want them to give me more broken jewelry. But they do. Did the M15 sale a couple weeks ago, made $500. Good deal. Yeah, I always wanted to do that sale and I never did. But when I get back up there, one of my friends that you well know, Benji, my rock star buddy, has been accumulating mass quantities of collectible stuff to the point where his garage is so jam-packed you can't even get into one side of it. And he wants me to help him, which I did before when I was up there. I used to have a booth in an indoor flea market up in Bay City, and I would take a lot of his stuff up there and sell it because he has good taste. I mean, he had some really nice things, and I always thought we should do that M15 sale. So yeah, I could use to make this thing that I'm doing. It's in the next town over from where I live, but it's only about 5 miles up the road. And they do it every year. It's kind of like the M15 thing, except on it's set up a little bit different. There's a bunch of farms here that they just couldn't make it anymore as farms, and they turned them into these huge flea market facilities. I'm going to say there's probably 6 or 7 of them, each of which have at least 300 booths. And then the VFW, theirs has, I'm going to say maybe 200 booths at the VFW, which is where I'll be set up. And it just runs the whole length of this highway. And they do it twice a year. They do it Memorial Day and Labor Day. And they say 170,000 people go through there. So, and I've got a pretty cushy little spot right there at the VA. I'm not the VA, the VFW, where I'm right by one of the big food areas and bathrooms, and I'm actually on a paved part rather than a dirt part. So I tried so hard to get booth 96, but somebody already had it. So I ended up in booth 95. But it was incredibly inexpensive to do. I thought the size of this thing, if I had done this down in Florida, they would have been charging us hundreds of dollars for 4 days. And the big flea lot at the VFW, I have permission to metal detect, so I have a little bit of an in there, not a lot, but I do go detecting on their property with their permission. So anyway, when I called, the lady said, I asked her, I said, do you have to be there all 4 days? And she said, you don't have to be here all 4 days, but you have to rent the booth for all 4 days. You know, you have to pay for the whole thing, whether you want to do all 4 days or not. And I'm like, this isn't going to be good. And I said, well, how much is that? And she said, $62. And I'm like, sold. Oh, yeah, it's an awesomely big event. And when she told me I only had to pay $62 for the whole 4 days, oh, honey, half of my ailments cured themselves right on the spot. I was like, I have got to be well enough to do this gig. This is incredible. So I'm going to, after I go pay my booth rent Monday, I'm going to talk to a couple friends of mine and see if I can get them to help me with my setup and takedown. One of them is a metal detecting buddy of mine. You've probably heard me mention him, Mr. Fig Newton. I'm going to ask him if he'll help me. And if he can't, I have a friend that I actually went to high school with in Florida that lives in the town where they're having this big whoop-de-doo. Yeah, you better believe when this thing is over, we will be out there metal detecting some of those lots to find all the stuff that gets dropped. Because most of those huge, they're just pastures. Hey, Doug. I found in the VFW, I found a 1938 Chicago exhibition ring one day right by my car. I was just getting in the car to leave, and I found that one. So there's all kinds of stuff that gets dropped out there. I have found some interesting things on the VFW part. So anyway, to that end, I was going through all that jewelry yesterday. I'm not really taking my handcrafted stuff out there. I might take some of it that I just want to liquidate, you know, see if I can sell it, but I'm trying to get a lot of smalls because they're easier for me to set up. And I thought this would be a good time to go through all that jewelry and see if there's anything I could move. Yeah, that looks pretty gross. I probably should be wearing gloves for this. But anyway, I worked on that for quite a while because some of the jewelry that was marked, I had to look up and see. Even though it's costume jewelry, it was a little more pricey costume jewelry. So I was on the internet for quite a while looking up some of the pieces and trying to sort the good from the ugly and making a big pile of things that I have to test. There's one I'm pretty sure is a gold ring, a white gold ring. Doesn't have any markings, but it was one of my rings, and I'm pretty sure that I just wore it until I wore the mark off of it. So probably Monday I will be getting the test kit out, testing some metals. So, but yeah, I ended up falling asleep at about 5:30. I quit doing that, laid on the couch and was watching some videos. Woke up about 9:30. I was done. Yeah, that show's going to be interesting. I'm going to force myself not to walk around and pick it because I am in downsize for the move mode. So I don't really want to be buying. I want to be selling and accumulating money. But oh yeah, there's a lot of people that come from all over the South just to pick that show. And so I've got some collectibles and stuff in it that I'm hoping somebody will pick because I don't want to move this stuff. There's plenty more in Michigan. I know I'll accumulate a whole new mess when I get back up there. And this is the second roll I've opened, and I have found no wheat, no much of anything, just a few 60s coins, which have not really been very helpful to me. And I ate my cereal. My tummy's starting to feel a little better. It's supposed to be some DDRs in this year, but it's a strange looking penny, but it's not a DDR. Anyway, I got a little bit of a headache, so I may end up having to get some pain med of some kind. Unfortunately, I'm trying real hard not to, but I'd like to go back to sleep till at least about 7:30. What was that? Just blobs. Blobulated. Down to the end of this roll. It's not producing anything. It's just here. Come on, pennies. Be nice. Show me something nice. Like a white AM on the back of this one would be okay, but it's not there. Oh, great. Now I got heartburn to go with all the other uncomfortables. Dude, this is gross. Ugh, that's nasty. Ugh, now I got the hiccups. Pause spare time did a box battle between Baseman and Little Middle with two of the Mon Pa boxes. 1883, 1887 Indian heads plus more and hundreds of Wheaties. Couple of silver dimes. Wow. I'll have to go back and watch that one. Yeah, I did get a Wheatie last night. And well, I got several Wheaties last night, and right behind one of them, I got a 1907 Indian head. I got this bad boy. I have put it in so I don't get it mixed in with the other pennies on my desk. But I did pull an Indian head yesterday out of this box. So a phone had a phone on pocket. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like to do one of those penny battles, but I don't have the stamina health-wise to sit there and go through the whole box. I just can't do it that way. I last about 10 rolls max, and then I'm done. I'm on roll 3 here right now for tonight, and this I'll probably stop after this one and go take some more medicine and hope I can get back to sleep. I don't like this being up in the middle of the night thing. I used to love it, but now I'm an old lady. I don't like it so much anymore. Come on, roll. Pop open there. There we go. Let's get those pennies out here. Oh, wow. The only thing I ever hit out of Handy Andy's bucket is wheat pennies. I got 4 of them in the mail a couple days ago, and I think I have 4 more coming. Yeah. But I love his idea of the bucket. I think it's wonderful. I just don't get lucky like that. It's kind of become a standing joke that when I get a draw out of the Handy Andy bucket, it's so that he can weed out all the wheat for everybody else to get the good stuff. Hey, even 1/100th of an ounce, that's gold, baby. It's gold. I'd have been super happy if I'd have got that, or heck, at this point, I'd be happy if I got a mercury dime or something besides pennies. I always get pennies. It's my thing, I guess, at the Handy Andy house. I keep telling him, hey, let Jack Joe draw for me. You're not doing me any favors, brother. Have Jack Joe come and draw. it's all good fun though. And I like that you can get a roll for not very much money and you can participate. It's not like you got to get this $35, $40 investment to get something back. Yeah, so I'm with Andy 100% on how he does his rolls. But yeah, I never have any luck. When he calls it the broken hearts, yeah, that's me. I'm always the broken heart draw. I get all the yunk, but it's okay. Someday maybe he'll screw up and draw something good for me out of there. Come on, roll. Give me something here. I'd be happy at this point if I got a close AM or a wide AM in the right ones. Something. Wheaty. I haven't seen any wheat. Not a bit of wheat tonight. Yeah, like I said, I think I'm going to do this roll, and then I'm going to have to break down, take some pain meds. I was afraid I was going to. That's why I went ahead and ate the Fruit Loops, so I'd not be doing an empty stomach, but I'm feeling a headache coming on and behind my bad eye. That's not a good thing. So I said after this one, I'm probably going to quit. Two marks on ASE and a bar, but yes, my other 3-4 nights bowl of Wheaties. But it's fun anyway. Were you in there last week when his camera wouldn't focus? And he went outside. He was getting so frustrated. He went outside, smoked a cigarette, came back in and started building aluminum foil antennas to put on his head to try to get better reception. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. That was so funny. I miss not having him around here. He was one of my very first mods. And he still is a mod on my channel, but since he's gotten his own channel up and going, we don't see a whole lot of him over here. Our times are different, and he's got a lot going on, but he's still technically the longest running mod on my channel. I had one mod prior to him that was a mod for not very long, just because she had too many things going on her plate. Oh, yeah, that's right, for the aluminum foil. And then I sent him the picture of the satellite dish and told him, he could get one of those for a hat. He could wear the satellite dish. Yeah, that was so funny. That I was in a bad mood when I went in there. That really cheered me up. It was just quick thinking on his part. He comes up with some stuff. That's my little bro. I don't keep Andy. We don't always see eye to eye, but most of the time we do. He's a very kind-hearted person. No DDO. Yeah, where his shiny hat was. What cracked me up was the people that were saying What's with the aluminum foil? I don't understand. And then I realized how old I am, because I understood it. Some of the younger people in there had no idea what that was about. Oh, it was good. He finally did come back on that night with a little better camera, but yeah, he was getting real frustrated, and I thought, what a great way to cut through that. He adapted. He adapted. I got about a dozen more, and I haven't found anything yet except a few coppers. Oh well. I'm hoping for at least one more good roll in this box. No wide there. Yeah. Copper in the hopper. Oh, I guess there was a few more than I thought there were. I got 2, 4, 6, 8 left in this roll. I haven't found a single 2009 in the whole roll. I'm surprised about that. I usually find at least a couple of them. I thought I had found one real grubby one, but I don't see it up here, so maybe I dreamt that. There's not going to be anything here. Oops. Let me look for the ear. Nope. Only got the required one. Last one in the roll. Oh, one of those. All right. I think I'm going to give this up. But first, I want to see what these pennies are. I've got a tube here that's got about 8 or 9 pennies in it, and I don't know why they're in a tube. So I want to know if there's any reason, or are they just something that got picked up. No reason to be holding that. Yeah, these may be up. That's the one with the weird mint mark. Almost looks like a D over S, but I don't know that there is any such thing for that year, so it may just be a damaged. But I'm going to put that one back in the tube. I don't know what that one's about. No double ear. Yeah, I think these are ones that just got picked up off the floor. I drop pennies all the time. And my lady that comes and helps me with some of my household stuff accidentally picked up a bunch and threw them in with something. So I asked her not to put them in a container with anything else. So she may have put these in this when she picked them up off the floor. Okay, let's look for a DDR. I don't think there's any double-ish stuff there. Oh, my eyes don't want to focus all of a sudden. Guess it would help if I'd clean the crud off these glasses. Okay. Cat toys. No, he doesn't play with pennies for some reason. They don't have any appeal to him, but yeah, I think these were just random lying around kind of stuff. No DDR on there. Let's see what this is. Bunch of 83s. This might have been an 83 stacked. Yeah, these were 83s. In the bottom of the tube, anyway. Nope. This is probably going to be an 83, 83D. All right. Now I got an empty tube. Oh, no, wait, there's the one that I put back in it with the weird mint mark. All right. I got a couple of these tubes sitting here. Oh, that's got quarters I have to check. And this says check for errors. Oh, and it's got a quarter in it. Stuck in the bottom. So that takes care of the tubes. So now I'm going to go to bed. Well, I'm going to go take some medicine and attempt to go to bed. Almost got a tube full of 82s. I'll be looking at those later. All right, well, I'm glad y'all got to see me. I wonder if anybody actually hit the like button on this mess, since only 2 of you were here. Ah, I got 3 likes, 4 likes. I got 4 likes. It says 3 were watching for a brief moment in time. Oh, yeah, because I had Jericho and Hercules were here, and Benji was here. Oh, Mr. Titus, how you feeling, baby? Are you still in the hospital? You miss eating Fruit Loops. I haven't had them for a long time, and I got some the other day. And I forgot how much I like them. They had them on sale, and I was there, and the Fruit Loops were there. So, so it happened. Oh, heck, now Mr. Titus is here. I got to open one more roll and hang out with Mr. Titus for a few minutes, see how he's doing. For those of you who do not know, oh, good, you're out. Mr. Titus had a brush with death a couple days ago. He was bitten by a cobra. Oh, well, I'm hanging again, Benji, since hello Titus came in, because I wanted to see how he's doing. Yeah, he got bit by a cobra, got its fang into the bone of his foot. Yeah, bad snake bite. So glad he's out of the hospital and home. How long are you going to be laid up, Mr. K? Hey, Dawn. Yeah, I woke up a little while ago, couldn't go back to sleep. So here I are. I was just getting ready to go, and then Mr. Titus came in, and I wanted to see how his snake bite recovery was doing. So I decided to open one more roll of pennies and chit chat for a few more minutes, find out how he's doing. So yeah, I'm up. I'm gonna take something for my headache here in a few minutes. Try to be back in bed for a little while longer. But oh my gosh, burned it with fentanyl? Wow, that's insane. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do to stop that venom. I still am just shaking my head going, how in the world does this happen to somebody? It's terrible. Well, Don, I talked to my brother, and I'll talk to you later. He had a couple of questions before he says, yes, we can invade his home. uh, so, but I'm not going to ask him in here. He did say if you're a smoker, you have to do it outside, which that's always been a rule at his house because he has COPD. Yeah, we found absolutely nothing so far. I think this is roll 3 that I've opened, maybe roll 4 tonight. Nothing exciting has come out of here. Not a zero, zippy doo. I just want a Wheatie or two. Just a couple. One. And another one of those. I'll give these to Dawn for gas money. This is getting old here. Come on now. Where's the goods? Where's the Indians? I could even just take the white AM. Anything. Throw me a crumb. I just want a crumb. Not getting much of anything. Yeah, for those of you that are going to be, I will stay at my aunt's. I am a smoker, but I don't smoke. Where is your aunt, Dawn? Where does your aunt live? I'm sitting here looking at this 91D like it's something. 80. Goes in a copper hopper. Nothing there. Another one of them. These damn does. Here's a dirty Gertie. Yep. Another dirty Gertie. Ugh. Gross. Don't even know what that is, but it's a 20-something, so I know what box to put it in. Another one of those. 2016. In there. Get that paper out. Get out of there. Dang. Yeah, most of what's left here are shiny ones, so that's not looking good to find any important stuff. Cocoa Beach. Ah, love Cocoa Beach. That was one of my home away from homes. Thing is, with my brother, I don't ever hang out there a whole lot, even when I go, because he sleeps a lot. He's quite a bit older than me. And, I mean, we will visit, but I don't want to like be stuck there for 3 days just sitting there at their house. That was why I was going to drive, is because I want to be able to go detecting and do other things, because there's only so much visiting you can do with somebody that's on oxygen and they're sleeping. So, I mean, it's not like he's bedridden or anything, but You know what I mean. So we'll have to work it all out. Boy, these rolls stink. I'm just not getting anything. I got about 10 more left out of this, and I don't see anything in the stack that looks enchanting. A few more coppers, that's about it. A lot of 60s. We'll work it all out. Yeah, we will work it all out. It's first I got to see if his wife says it's even okay for me to come. It's a whole big whoopty. 81 copper hopper. Well, I got 2 pennies left, and they both look like zinkies. So I think we're about to the end. That's the end of that roll. All right, I am going to quit this time because I need to take something for my head. Yeah, right around the corner from my brother's house is the Calico Detector showroom. I know they were closed for a while at Christmas, but I'm pretty sure they're back open again. We'll have to go over to Calico and torment Mark Tomiski over there. I don't know if you've ever met Mark Tomiski, but he's a... Did I just throw 2009 in there? No. I would have recognized the 2009. I threw a 2006. No, I haven't had any 2009s. Except one real grubby one. I don't keep them if they're grubby. They have no value at all if they're grubbed. Oh, she will. It's just, we do have to be cautious about being around my brother, because that's why I haven't been all this time, is because I have some breathing issues, but his are far worse than mine. But he's doing good right now, and I'm doing good right now, and this is probably going to be one of the last opportunities I have to go hang out with him. So, because I'm pretty sure once I get moved back to Michigan, I'm not going to be making a lot of trips to Florida. So, let's see how many I got left here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I opened 4 rolls. No, not yet. No 2022s yet. I keep a hoping. I found 2021s, but no tutus. Still looking for my tutus. All right. I am going to go try to get back to bed for a couple more hours. Take something for this headache. I got up and ate the Fruit Loops so that I wouldn't be taking medicine on an empty stomach. So now I'm going to go take some meds and hit the beds. So all you night owls can find something else to do. Mr. Titus, if you're still in there, I hope you're feeling better and can get back to working with the kids again real soon. And everybody else, do what you're supposed to be doing. And I'll see y'all later on in today somewhere. Cocoa Beach. Oh, I want to go to Cocoa Beach. I love Cocoa Beach. Oh, Cocoa Beach. I love Cocoa Beach. That's where we used to go to Cocoa Beach and New Smyrna more than Daytona, even because I grew up in Orlando. We could go 100 miles or so in either direction and uh, be at a beach. So we did have our favorites. Oh, a 2009 P. Well, it's in the box now, and I'm not going hunting for it. Oh well, I was tired. Yeah, we used to do Cocoa Beach and the jetties and New Smyrna. Um, nice, Sir Benji. Oh, everybody, 11 o'clock today. Sir Benji is going to be doing a live nickel box search. Was that correct, Benji? 11? I'm pretty sure he said 11. So, y'all want to see him find some treasure in the nickel box? That's where he'll be. And I will be seeing everybody later. I'm going to go take a pill. Bye.